I just bought the retail version of the Xiaomi Watch S5, which was just released. Its price starts at 1099 yuan and increased from the previous generation S4. It went up by 100 yuan. The S4 started at 999 yuan, and it's now been 3 consecutive generations of price increases. The S3 was 799, the S4 was 999, and this one is 1099. The standard edition is available in 2 colors, black and silver, both for 1099. Then there are 2 special color options, blue and forged carbon, which are 200 yuan more expensive, costing 1299, and the EC version is also priced at 1299. For the Xiaomi Watch S5, I ended up buying the silver version myself. The watch itself, let's look at the accessories. The charger is still the same contact charging type as the S4, just a simple user manual and no other accessories. Let's open it. There's a film on the back too, peel it off. First, the overall design and appearance are quite similar to the previous S4 model, but you can see that its bezel ring has become much narrower, a bit thinner, so I think this look is definitely going to be more appealing. The previous one had a replaceable, rotatable bezel, but this one is integrated. I prefer this integrated style, it's more stable. And the body is this brushed stainless steel body. The previous generation had an aluminum alloy body, so this is also an upgrade. It still has a crown and a button below. The crown has been redesigned, and you can see it looks much better. The sensor on the back uses the same one as the Watch 5. This new design is a significant upgrade from the S4, using a 4-light 4PD sensor. Overall heart rate and health monitoring data will be much more accurate. Here are its contact charging points. The speaker is located on the side. The strap is still 22mm. It was a regular TPU strap before, but I'm not sure if this one is fluoro rubber. And this wearing method is still one I really dislike. It's the same as the previous S3 and S4, where you have to tuck it in here. Let's quickly try it on. Everyone can see how good it looks. I really think the design has improved. This is Huawei's GT6. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a look at the GT6. I think its overall size is still a bit larger than the other one, even though they're both positioned as 46mm versions. The bezels are similar, but the GT6's outer circumference is a bit larger. After pairing, there's a new version update available with quite a few things, so I suggest you update it. The system has been updated. As you can see, this is its default watch face, a light colored one, which is quite bold. However, the brightness doesn't seem particularly high right now. Let's first take a look at the bezel. You can see its outer silver ring is noticeably narrower compared to the S4. It also has some scale markings on it. And inside, there's another black bezel, which isn't particularly wide. Overall, I think the bezel control is quite good. Now let's check its weight. The previous S4 with its strap weighed about 70 grams. This generation's S5 with its strap weighs 71.7 grams. It's a bit heavier again. Let's take a look at the GT6. The GT6 is also quite heavy, reaching 77.7 grams. Let's briefly look at its system logic. It should be like the S4, still very difficult to use. Swiping down takes you to its universal control center. Swiping up brings you to the quick access cards, and continuing to swipe up leads you into the app center. All of your applications are located right here. Swiping left performs no action whatsoever, while swiping right allows you to change the watch face. This screen appears to be a little bit dim, so let me just manually adjust the brightness for you. On the side, there are 2 buttons and a crown. Pressing the crown takes you to the app center, which you can then navigate using the crown itself. And then this side button, when pressed, enters the control center. This also supports edge features. Let's briefly look at its applications again. There's haptic feedback, sports. For sports, this time, there are brand new plans for running, including cycling, as well as a brand new cycling mode. I'll test this out later. Workout records, courses, training status, and Xiaomi Health Research. Xiaomi Health Research covers heart health and blood pressure studies. It also monitors sleep, heart rate, blood oxygen, and stress. Sleep, breathing exercises, vitality scores, women's health, contacts, and phone calls also provide notifications. The walkie-talkie function is still there. Remote photo capture, multi-device linking, MiJia, Xiao AI, and a card wallet. For music, you can download songs to the watch and listen independently with Bluetooth headphones. It also features a flashlight, a stopwatch, and an altimeter, so it's suitable for mountaineering and climbing. For tasks, it still has a voice recorder supporting recording functions. Alipay's offline payment is available, along with Xiaomi Car, Baidu Maps, NetEase Cloud Music, Kugo, Himalaya, and WeChat. There's also a standalone version of Baidu Maps, which comes with Maps. These are pretty much all the applications that come pre-installed. Let's take a quick look at the device's settings. It's currently running on the HyperOS version 3.1 system. Another significant upgrade for this particular smartwatch is the integration of Wi-Fi. With Wi-Fi connected, you can download music or even offline maps much faster. I'll definitely explore that in more detail later. And Bluetooth also supports independently connecting to your Bluetooth headphones. This vibration is still a linear motor. It's quite delicate. We can directly choose to enhance the haptics, and it supports some gesture controls. That's pretty much it for the watch settings. The system isn't very intuitive or convenient to use, but its overall compatibility is quite comprehensive. Finally, let's quickly go over the mobile app. The watch faces available are still a mix of paid and free designs. Regarding Xiaomi, the updates for free watch faces are definitely not very quick, but there are quite a lot of paid ones available. And over here we have an app store, so let's take a quick look at its app store. In the App Store, you can find popular apps like Lian Lian Fitness, Xingli Zongheng, Taeyog, Lemon Drink Water, New, Sina News, Tangdong, Drink Water Time, Tick Tick, Perpetual Calendar, and many more. 分析一下 We have apps such as skiing, Q Music, then Old Almanac, Pushbox Minigame, 24 points, Baijijan, very accurate, perpetual calendar, To Do, most beautiful weather, Migu Music, and Shunji. The quantity is quite good, relatively speaking. Recording files can be synced to your phone. And for music, let's look at its memory. Currently, it has 2 GB of RAM with 457 megabytes already used, leaving about 1.5 GB. This memory is perfectly adequate. It's sufficient. Other settings are quite standard. So that was a simple unboxing experience for the Xiaomi Watch S5. Later, I'll do a detailed review, including a comparison with Huawei's G6, because the Huawei G6's price is also around 100 yuan now. Let's compare them to see how to choose between these two watches. If you haven't followed, remember to hit follow for more updates.